Hey you, I'm Sarah Turner. I'm a freelance medical copywriter, and today we're going to talk about how do you find high-paying copywriting clients. This is everyone's big question, right? Everyone who is a copywriter, and as you work your way up the ladder and you get better at your skill, you start to wonder, where do I find the people who see the value in my work and will pay me for the value that I bring to their marketing strategy? So this is super important. And I want to just start out by saying high-paying copywriting clients are generally not on job boards or on Upwork. That, as you know, if you've seen any of my videos, I feel very strongly about this. That is a race to the bottom. People are on there looking for the absolute best bargain they can get, the cheapest writer, and it's really not the best place to find copywriting clients if you want a sustainable career that is, where clients are going to pay you for the incredible value that copywriting brings to their business. So make no mistake, copywriting is one of the best things that somebody can incorporate into their marketing strategy. I'm not the only one who says this. It is the one skill, the one, piece in a marketing strategy that is absolutely essential. You can have a beautiful website, you can have beautiful templates for your emails, but if you don't have copy that converts, you're lost. You're done. And it's really something that most business owners really know. So let's talk about where you find these high-paying clients. You also know probably by now that I am a huge fan of cold emailing, and that is because when you cold email or when you do some sort of cold outreach, you actually get to work with clients that you really believe in their product or their service. And so it's really inspiring to get up and do your work every day. But two, generally those are the high paying clients that you can seek out. And the way that you know that they might be high paying is, first and foremost, you want to kind of gain some clues or find some clues that they know the value of marketing. So that makes your job a little bit easier when your client knows that marketing is important. All businesses need good marketing to get their word out. You could have the most amazing product, but if you don't have marketing, nobody will know you exist. So how do you know if somebody is a potentially high-paying client is the first question you want to ask yourself. And you can figure that out by, what are they already doing with their marketing? Do they have a fantastic website? Do they regularly blog? Are they paying for Google ads, which you can find by when you search for something in your niche? You'll see the little ad symbol for the first few searches that show up. So anyone who's paying for ads, you might also see sponsored posts on Instagram or Facebook. Those people are paying for marketing. Really fantastic email lists. If they're creating opt-ins, maybe you go to their website, there's a little pop-up that says, download my free guide. These are the people who already know the importance of marketing. And those are kind of the people you want to go after. And I want to encourage you, even if you're new, to still go after clients like these. When I first started out, I really quickly realized that it is much easier to work with somebody who already understands the importance of marketing than going for the person who doesn't have a website. If they don't have a website, they're really starting at square one. They don't really generally see the value in it. They might know. There are exceptions to this rule. They might know, and maybe they're bogged down and they're like, don't know where to begin. And those are great clients too. But it's a little bit harder to discern those people from the ones who just don't care as much or know the importance of marketing. So do a little research. Find, definitely start making a list of brands and businesses that you already like, you're already familiar with. Maybe you use their products. And then you want to start to find people that are similar to them and try and pick out, even if you're a newbie, some of the people who look like they already understand the importance of good marketing. So here are some of my tips for finding these people. The first one is Facebook groups. Facebook is one of those love-hate relationships in my life. I don't really love it anymore, but I definitely use it as a tool for my business. And I think Facebook groups are one of the best values that Facebook brings. So there is literally a Facebook group for everything. I just saw a Facebook ad or Yeah, on TV, and it was a commercial for their Facebook groups, and they were saying there's a Facebook group for everyone. It was about people who play the kazoo. It was really funny, but it was so true. They have there's literally a Facebook group for everything. So think about like your niche. Where are they hanging out in Facebook? What groups are they in? A lot of people use Facebook groups for support. So there are a lot of Facebook groups within your niche that people are looking for either marketing support or, just guidance or maybe general support. Like I write about keto a lot. There are an insane number of keto groups where people are looking for support. So think about your business. Facebook groups are also great for getting to know your audience, understanding their pain and their worries, and also learning some of the lingo that they use. So I just love Facebook groups. And a really good strategy in Facebook groups, if you find an awesome group where your clients are hanging out in, don't go in there and be like, I'm a copywriter, hire me. Instead, be really helpful. Answer questions, especially if it has to do with marketing. If people are in that group looking for support on marketing, that is ideal. Be that really, helpful voice in that group. And just answer questions. Type up really helpful posts and post them in there. So eventually you'll start to become a name in that group and people will see, oh, this person's really helpful and knows what they're talking about. And it's a really great strategy when you do it that way because it doesn't look like you're just in there to self-promote, and people really don't like that. And I can understand why. So look in Facebook groups. The other thing is if you find a Facebook group that maybe one of your ideal clients is hanging out in, you can also, and you can see like if you find their Facebook profile or their business profile and you can see what groups they're in, and then you join that group and you're really helpful, you'll start to get to know other businesses that are similar to them that you might not have otherwise found. So add that to your list of potential clients to reach out to. Another great one is Instagram. You can do searches where you find similar people and things. You can search hashtags that maybe your clients are using. You can see who they're following and start to like go down the rabbit hole a little bit of like, who are they following? Because people will generally follow other people in their industry. So see who they're following, start to follow them, look at who they're following, and I'm telling you, you will find a endless supply of clients this way. Another thing I like to do is to use the Facebook and Instagram ad algorithm to your advantage. If you start searching for things like this, eventually you're going to start to get ads for things that are within your niche. So that is a really helpful way to make all those annoying, creepy ads that show up when you're talking to your friend and all of a sudden you see an ad for something. Maybe you should have a conversation with your friend in front of your phone about like your ideal client and they'll start popping up. I don't know if that part works, but you can definitely start to see ads for things that you're searching for. So it's another good reason to use both Facebook and Instagram to start to look for these potentially high-paying clients. You can also look on LinkedIn. It's pretty amazing. You can just go in there. Maybe it's yoga studios. You type in yoga studio or yoga instructors, see what studio they work at, and you will get thousands and tens of thousands of potential ideas. The next thing that I really like are conferences. Say you have an ideal client. See if you can figure out what events they're speaking at or attending, and then make a list of all the other speakers. Start to, research them, check out their marketing, check out to see if, it looks like they understand the importance of marketing. Add that to your list. Another one that you can use is Groupon. Groupon really isn't great for most businesses because, again, it's kind of like Upwork in the sense that they're giving all these deals, which in my opinion kind of cheapens their image, but also they're using Groupon because they really want more clients. So anyone on Groupon, already is looking for more clients. And that is especially true for if you're working with anyone who is like a dentist, a salon, yoga studios, gyms. All the people that are on Groupon are actively looking for new clients and could definitely use the help of a copywriter. And then I mentioned it before, but it's worth mentioning again, is definitely using Google Ads. That I've found is a really big one for my students. So especially if they're in like the home improvement or general contractor space. So people who are especially location dependent, meaning they have to do their services within a certain city. A lot of them use Google Ads, and you'll see that that is huge in like people who do plumbing or painting or HVAC services. Those guys really use Google Ads, and Google Ads is extremely expensive. It's actually one of the more expensive like digital advertising, strategies. So those are great people to reach out to and say, hey, have you considered, an alternative strategy, maybe optimizing your website for SEO so you don't have to keep dumping ads money into ads every month. Same with blogs. We could do recurring blogs, be really helpful. Remind them that, customers today generally look at, 3 to 5 pieces of content on a website before making their decision of who to go with. So those are also places where you can find high paying clients. And then again, I'm going to stick with it. I think the best thing to do is to then do a cold outreach. But remember, you always want to be super helpful. Really go at it by addressing their pain points, the things that they want in their life. Don't go at it like a resume, talking all about who you are and what you do. Really, really focus on how you're going to solve their problems. And that, my friends, is how you stay out of Upwork and job boards and the race to the bottom, and you find those high-paying clients that are going to make your business really sustainable and really amazing. And again, keep in mind, as a copywriter, you really only need about 5, maybe 10 clients to have a sustainable ongoing business. So it's really easy to find those people. It takes a lot of work, but it's not that hard. So, and then again, once you start to have those clients within your niche, you'll gain momentum. And eventually you'll have people giving you referrals. You'll have people coming to you. If you're being really helpful in groups, they'll start reaching out to you via DM. Same with LinkedIn. If you're posting helpful stuff on LinkedIn, they're going to start reaching out to you. And that feels so good when you can kind of take a step back. You're not constantly cold emailing, and you have people reaching out to you for your work. So I hope that helps. I'm super passionate about copywriters finding the clients that are really wonderful to work for, because they are out there. I spent many years not working with those clients. It is no fun. It is a drain on the soul. I do not wish that for anyone. So I hope this helps you skip all that and go straight to the people who see the value in your work and will pay you for it, because you deserve it. Copywriting is a really valuable skill. So I hope this helps. If you like that, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. You know the drill. Leave me a comment. I love hearing what you guys have to say. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.